Hey guys, Alice of Paradina here, and welcome to my videos on my laptop. And sorry about that, because so about the old days, December now. So hope you guys have a nice time of Christmas. Anywho, I know you're wondering, what is that for the screen? Let's just say that what didn't mean to click you. Let's just say that remember the ghost story from my last videos. Let's just say that I made it out. So guys, hold on. I'm trying to concentrate. There you go. And let's just say that I know you guys think, did I try someone talk to? I did. I talked to my phone. I tried to talk to my mom. I said, "Hey, mom, I hope you are worried about me since I don't have any boyfriend anymore." And basically, all I heard was growling, and I was thinking, that's not my mom. My mom doesn't say that, and I have no idea what it is, but it's worth a try. So, okay, why is there a friendly ghost Casper's names on the list? So, let's... I forgot my mouse, my touchpad was doing it. Okay, so let's just look. And I'm just gonna read it, and let's see. I put 10 top ghost stories. Just in case. Sorry. Oh, so thick. And I took it over a good time. Because of it. No thanks. Fine. Okay. So let's begin. Ghosts are both everywhere and nowhere. Stories would have us believe their existence is constantly being investigated, but hardly doubted. Yet despite that skepticism, ghosts prominently, sorry. Read it. Let me read it. Stupid spot. Later. Because I don't know yet. Okay. In our culture, there are in television and film, from Harry Potter to the Sixth Sense. I never watched that movie. Comment down below if you did. I know. Ghost stories are told around campfires and found on bookshelves in both fiction and non-fiction sections. Around Halloween, pop culture images of ghosts haunt nearly every store and hang decoration in homes. So decorations of Halloween scares ghost people away. Ghosts even influence some of our everyday costumes in ways we may not recognize. People used to believe a sneeze caused someone to expel their soul out of their body, and so God bless you or bless you were used as a protection against the devil snatches your soul. According to MIT, I don't know what that means. Here are some of the famous ghosts of all time. Though ghosts appear in several Shakespeare's plays, such as Macbeth and Julius Caesar, King Hamlet, often referred to simply as Ghost, is among the better known as the Bard's Ghost, and play as integral part in Hamlet. His son Prince Hamlet may be the central character in the play named after him, but without his father's ghost, there will be no story. Let's look at the... Oh wait. Oh, I did. Let's look at it. Because that looks like 18th century's photo. God. Anyway, that's so cool. Okay, King Hamlet appears 3 times in the play. Each time, during the night, the ghost tells Hamlet that he was murdered by his treacherous brother Codrus, and asks Hamlet to avenge his death. The ghost himself says he is on a visit by a portatoy 5.9-13, returning to the world of the living in order to right a wrong that the Carnatic position on ghosts wrote Tisachi Sama, philosopher and literary critic in his book Schaeffer's Hamlet, Physical Perspective, Oxford University Press, 2017. So I think this is a video. Yeah, it's a video. So let me pause that. Send it back. Alright, let's see what they have for us. There. Okay, so let's watch it. Around the world believe in spirits that survive death to live another. People have tried or claimed to communicate with spirits. This is kind of nice with Corey. The Corey he's got. What the heck of how is Corey? Oh, that was my hair. I thought that was a bit. In Victorian England, for example, it was fashionable for upper crust ladies to hold siags. Oh, that music. Despite widespread belief in ghosts, there is no evidence they actually exist. I lost this. Investigating ghosts is that there is not one universal division of Others claim that ghosts are instead of telepathic entities but there are many contradictions inherent in our ideas. Miserable ghost of material that you that they can move through so much or they can some doors shut and throw up jets. According to logic and the laws of physics, yet fortunately, all ghost hunters claim hopefully that guy didn't know that he's not alone, because apparently there's security cameras and they say, "Oi, what are you doing? This is a ghost hunting time. This is the closing time. You have to wait." And most give their appearance because they use high-tech scientific such as Geiger counters. I wish I stopped electromagnetic field detectors, infrared cameras, This was the Titanic, but none of this equipment has ever been shown to actually detect. Oh, no. Stop. I don't like that. Oh my god, it looks like the wrinkle. Most people who believe in ghosts do so because of For example, they had some unnerving experience on a ghost tour or ghost flight. However, some people try to argue that support for the existence of ghosts can be found in modern physics. If energy cannot be created or destroyed, but only changed form, what happens when it dies? The answer is very simple and the energy is released is in the form of heat, and the body is transferred into the animals that eat us. I watched Zombies, and let's just say I didn't scare that, but I was like, what the hell? Whose idea put the zombie mode on the animals of the zoo? Ghost hunting isn't really about trying to answer the question, are ghosts real? Did anyone ever die? If it was, the search would have been a Instead, it's about having fun with friends. After all, everyone Just gonna pause it there for a bit. So, that was interesting. Some do believe, some do don't. I believe it. Do you believe it or not? Okay, let's continue. Oh, there you go. The Flying Dutchman, the world's best known non-human ghost, is a 17th century merchant ship said to haunt the high seas. According to sea lore, the ship, which often appears as a hazy image or strange light, is said to be a portent of bad luck and doom. So, let me zoom in and see. Brush my eyes. Okay, so here's a regular ship, and here's a Flying Dutchman ship. What is this? Consumers? I have no idea what it says. Comment down below about what it said, because it's also like a ghostwriting, and I can't read what it says, so. The story has been adapted many times, and one of the more common versions tales of a Dutch captain named Van der Decken refusing to take safe harbor during a storm while traversing the Cape of Good Hope, despite pleas from the crew and passengers. Instead, the independent captain challenged God to take them down. The ship was promptly cursed, and in its ghost form is damned to never find port again. The ghost ship, name of the movie, has been reported on the ocean from time to time. including appearing off the coast of South Africa in 1923. The Flying Dutchman most recently appeared in movie theatre across the country in the Pirates of the Caribbean films captioned by Davy Jones. Oh, so it's familiar to that. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. The tales of the doomed Dutch ghost ship stems from a British literary tradition, 18th to 19th centuries, wrote Thea Minder in The Flying Dutchman and Other Folk Tales for the Netherlands. Roberts Unlimited 2007, which is almost 6 years old, and is likely tied up in the traditional competition between Dutch and British business in that area. Oh, the Blair Witch. Okay. I've watched the clips of it, and I was gonna say, why is there a giant monster like the witch? Like, hi, I'm a witch, I'm gonna eat you, Sorry. Okay. The event that allegedly happened at John Bell's Tennessee's farm between 1817 and 1821 are said to be one of the classic American ghost story tales. Bell shot at a strange animal on his farm, but the creature disappeared before it could be harmed. Several weeks later, the Bell family was tormented by a ghost that made terrifying sounds, shook the house, and physically attacked Bell's daughter Betsy. The spiritual assault continued for several years, and at one point, Andrew Jackson is said to have dabbled in ghost hunting and did his own investigation. Though some authors recount the Bell Witch tale as a true account, there is a little evidence that it is anything other than a ghost story. Jackson, for example, never mentioned the Bell Witch case at all. It seems that the future president's role was created from thin air, possibly to lay the appearance of reality to the fictional tale. From the late 1810s until the 1830s, Jackson's every move is fairly well documented, wrote Kyle T. Corp Jr. in his book. Sorry, I read the name wrong. Ghosts and Demons, The Truth of the Bell Witch. Lulu.com, 2016, which I was 15 years old, I think. Yeah. The cast further doubt on his involvement. Why? Casper was my favorite movie when I was a kid. Well, Bloody Mary spends her time in the ghostly realms, waiting to be summoned to dark bathrooms so she can scare kids. Casper who is best known as the Friendly Ghost, is the white outlined, smiley ghost who tries not to scare people. Casper was created by Seymour Sorry, we name wrong again. And Joe Oliolo, or Iolo, in the 1930s, later gaining fame in the Harvey comic book series. Casper was often joined by friends such as Wendy, the Good Little Witch, and Hot Stuff, the Little Devil. I know Wendy was played as Hilary Duff. That's it. When she was a kid. Who's Hot Stuff? Who's Hot Stuff, the Little Devil? I think it's a series or something. I don't know. The characters were made Finnegan and kid-friendly with the addition of good, friendly, and little to their names. Even so, the topic of death in poetry aimed at children has been questioned. Even when Casper enjoyed a reveal with a self-titled 1995 film, starring Bill Pullman and Christina Ricci. Critics questioned how appropriate it was to run moments of comedy and slapstick along issues of death and the afterlife, wrote Zachary Graves in Ghosts, The Complete Guide of the Supernatural, Connery Press, 2011. Nope. 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 Nah. I'm not gonna zoom in. Nope. N-O means no. I'm not gonna... I don't think I've done it before. No. Bloody Mary. Well, luckily I'm not in front of my mirrors, and luckily I didn't turn my light off. That's a good thing. With those words, many school children had their first experience with a ghost. According to folklore, Bloody Mary is a ghost of a woman who murdered her children long ago. If you want to see her, go into a bathroom, usually at school, no thank you. Turn the lights off, stand in front of a mirror, and repeat her name 3 times. The game of summoning Bloody Mary is particularly associated with teenagers. 3 fictions of the ritual are identified to actively challenge and conquer fears, to allow opportunities to increase peer group status, and to develop a mechanism for coping with the supernatural, wrote Gail DeFoss in What Happened Next? Contemporary Urban Legends and Popular Culture. Libraries Unlimited, 2012. Many either stare at their scary reflection, in the dark mirror, or lost their nerve after saying the second Bloody Mary run for the bathroom. Normal students related experience, both positive and negative, with great glee, while others hit their heads in terror at the very thought of calling her. An update version of the Bloody Mary legend was made into a horror film series, Candyman. I watched it when I was a kid. And let's say it's kind of terrifying. Originally when made in 2021, is similarly summoned by repeating his name 3 times. Nothing. When I watch a movie, I think it says 12 times. Oh, sorry, sisters. Change your profile picture. So don't say. Okay, let me talk to Google. How many do you say Candyman? Sorry about that. It's just Google's putting me up. Fine. Got me. Take your time. The Drury Lane Ghost. I think it's right there, I think? I don't know. There are many theatres in the Covent Gardens district in London's West End. I think I've heard of that. Plays have been produced to that area for over 300 years, and some of the world's greatest art actors have appeared there. Yet one theatre is better known more for its ghosts than its productions. There's actually more than one ghost to haunt Drury Lane's halls and wings, including those of several actors. The most famous, however, is a man in grey. This kind of reminds me of the ghost lady. And I think it's the white something in Dudley Castle. seen as a noble man carrying a sword. It's not uncommon for a theatre to claim a resident ghost training the boards, and the Drury Lane ghosts carry on their part of theatre tradition. Everyone in the theatre has some kind of experience. They think they saw the man in grey, or they heard a door slam when there was no one in the building. Roger Clark, professional ghost hunter, took those stories more seriously than the ghosts. He did think the building had something going on, although it was difficult to say what, said Dr. Nigel Planner to journalist Andrew Dixon, writing for The Guardian in 2015. I think maybe The Vanishing Hitchhiker. Nothing. That looks creepy. A classic example of modern folklore, often associated with the United States, but with parallel tales everywhere in the world. The vanishing hitchhiker is often described standing by the roadside and disappearing without a trace, not long after being picked up. What? One classic version points to the hitchhiker being the ghost of a local resident killed not far from their home, but it has likely changed over the decades. It acquired the newer automobile motif by the period of the Great Depression, and thereafter spawned a number of subtypes with greatly varied and oddly interlocking details, with some of which themselves stem from earlier folk legends, wrote Jan Howard Brumfand in The Vanishing Hitchhiker, American Urban Legends and Their Meanings, and W. Norton and Company 2003. So I was like 2 years old then. Sometimes the hitchhiker is imbued with the power of prophecy, or is on an endless quest, not unlike the crew of the Flying Dutchman. Updated and localized treatments of the legend continue to flourish. I have no idea why they put that there. In modern folklore, suggesting that the old ghost tale must have some important appeal to contemporary folk. Wrote, as the guy Brufand. In Charles Dickens' famous novel, A Christmas Carol, called Haunted Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge has a change of heart after being visited by several ghosts representing different eras of his life's Christmases, past, present, and yet to come, which means future. Ghosts are often associated with life lessons and mortality tales, and these spooks are no exceptions. The Ghost of Christmas Past set Scrooge out on the road to rehabilitation by showing him visions of his past Christmases. Dickens credited, that thing is still annoying. Dickens credited with helping establish on the concept of a Christmas spirit, and may have been drawing on his own past and feelings about children and Christmas for this character. Dickens has warm memories of his own childhood Christmases, and now the father of a young family, which don't know the name of it, made the annual event a many merry holiday, feastings, games, and domestic dramas were the order of the 12 Days of Christmas in the 1840s. Dickens' households wrote John Sutherland, professor of modern English literature of University College London, for the British Library in 2014. Okay, I think I should go to the library and see what is true. Okay, The Murdered Peddler. Guys, it looks like she's Wednesday. She's Wednesday, and those might be twins. Oh my god. One day in the early 1840s in Hydesville, New York, a lumberer arrived at the home of Mr. and Mrs. Bell to sell his house wires. He was invited into the home of the Bell's housekeeper, and in fact stayed for some days. The maid was shortly dismissed from service, but abruptly rehired a week later. The peddler was gone, but many of his items were now in use in the Bell's kitchen. The maid thought little of it until she began experiencing strange, ghostly phenomena, only to find out from the peddler's ghost that he had in fact been murdered in her absence. At least that was a story told by two sisters named Maggie and Katie Fox, who claimed to communicate with the ghost. Years later, the sisters admitted had all been hoax. There was no murdered peddler, and the spirit's communications had been fake. Still, the sisters had inadvertently founded a religion called spiritualism, which is still practiced today. The murdered peddler is the only fake ghost whose presence started in a religion. When spiritualism began with his murder peddler and what the guys, god damn it, sorry, he had fed with an older foundation, with occult powers, but spiritualism, as shaped by and in response to the Fox sisters, has emerged as something sunnier, more democratic, wrote Barbara Winsberg in Talking to the Dead, Kate and Maggie Fox and the Rise of Spiritualism. Hopper 1, 2005. One gathered a group of friends or hired a large hall to welcome the immortal beings. Well, Bengen, as spirit guides weren't necessarily unknown in other parts of the world. They descended like uninvited by cheery guesses on 19th century Christian America. Okay, guys, why did they put slime right here on the top 10 most famous ghosts? Like, first, Casper, and now him, and now the Ghost of the Christmas Past. Wait, hold on, Ghost of Christmas Past most one, then present and future. Okay, Slimer is the Christ green ghost features in the Ghostbusters films and cartoons. He's characterized by his bright green appearance, obnoxious and slovenly behavior, and his ability to spew slime. Slimer proved to be so popular with kids that he got the steering wheel and the spin-off cartoon series, The Real Ghostbusters, a reformed evil spirit ghost that joined the Ghostbusters team. Slimer's voracious appetite and guttural burps make him among the most memorable cartoon ghosts. Originally referred to as an onion head. In particular, in the original movie, Slimer was like to an actor known well by the film's writers and stars Dan Croydon. What's his sorry. Onion head. I haven't heard that for a while. Good. Ivan Reitman, director, remarked that the character was sort of like Pluto in that house. Like the ghost of John Belushi. I don't know if I'm saying the name. In a way, Danny was obviously a good friend of John's. Never argued with that. Even so, he never officially said that, and we never mentioned it in the script. It was just one way to look at the character because Onion's head grossness is like viewed as an animal house, said Joe. Jokes of Ghostbusters and making Ghostbusters New York. So we drew 1985 and by John Shan. Oh, good. Alright guys, I'm gonna make myself a drink. I'll be right back. Onion head. Sorry about that, guys. I've just grabbed myself a Okay, what's next? Additional resources and reading. Wait, what? If you would like to learn about some real ghost ships that have risen from the ocean, you should read about these World War II ships that arose after a volcanic eruption. And you'll find out that telling ghost stories really is something that goes back to the earliest human settlements, as shown by this Babylon Exorcism tablet, identified in 2021. That was 1 year ago, you stupid website! Sorry I started so loud. That was 1 year ago. 1 year ago. I'm fine. I'm good. Why Americans say bless you when they heard someone sneeze. Oh, okay. I think that's it, guys. Nothing. I like when someone called Slimer onion head. Okay, I think I should leave it here because thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below about what was your favorite part of it. Is it King Hamlet, the Flying Dutchman, the Bell Witch, Casper? Casper my favorite. Bloody Mary. I like it. The During Ghost Lane. No. The Drury Lane Ghost, the Vanishing Hitchhiker, the Ghost of Christmas Past, the Murder Peddler, or Slimer, of course, add additional resources and rated. And don't forget, hit the bell. Wait, hold on. Sorry guys, I just put Cyber on the screen. Oh my god, he was so huge! Is that guessing they saw Slimer then look like this. What was that? Oh yeah. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification on if you enjoyed this video. And let me know if you want to read or do something else. Like, whatever you want. Yeah. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!